history.
Yep, it's Bezzecchi from Fernandez from Martin. Then we have Marc Marquez, Aldeguer and Bagnaia on an old Ducati Road 2. Gianantonio, the Morera who we just heard from, and Morbidelli 9th, completing Row 3. Pedro Acosta first KTM. He's ahead of Enea Bastianini, who crashed out of the sprint yesterday. Alex Rins, the first Yamaha on the grid, in 12th. Iagura 13th from Brad Binder and Juan Mir. Jack Miller, Fabio Quartararo and Maverick Vinales all promoted up a place by the 3-place penalty for Luca Marini. Toprak Razgatlioglu 20th.
Sunshine ahead of this Brembo Grand Prix. Obviously there is Kimi Antonelli, the Formula 1 World Championship leader. What a star he is. What a talent it is, as Jack mentioned, to be.
Fratelli d'Italia, l'Italia se di siamo pronti alla morte, siamo pronti alla morte, l'Italia chiamò se.
In the sprint here yesterday, when he dropped back down to 6 on that first lap. Already wins so far for Bez this season in Thailand, in Brazil, and in Austin, in Texas. But this is the one that he wants. This is the one that all Italian riders want to win. At the spiritual home of Italian Grand Prix racing here in Mugello, this is the one that the home crowd heroes so desperately want to win. Who was going to win?
No idea how he got that stopped. He was in deep, the bike's got it stopped, and now he's going for it.
Won this weekend, and watch Bagnaia. It looks, hadn't had one since he won in Japan last year. The way to Aprilia, but he's doing Ducati a solid here in the...
Surrounded by people, he can't come in easy at this point in the race.
Not necessarily the fastest lap of the race. Oh, a wobble on, big time for Martin. He was right on the rear wheels.
Yeah, you feel like at this point as well, that we're at the early lap, just ending lap 4 now, so...
If enough, I'm going to suffer in the latter stages. Pedal the brakes. We're riding on board with Marc Marquez, looking at us. They will be teammates next year. It's not been announced.
I've just looked down the timings. Ralph Fernandez his way through a lot of riders.
I wanted to point out Cal at the back because he's tagging on with
Fernandez. Just got going in a bit too quick. You have to stand the bike up.
Off on the opening lap of the race in Barcelona. You know, Raul knew I cannot afford. Heard from Davide Brivio. There probably will be a right foot thing ultimately.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're pleased for him because we know his potential, but he keeps...
Italian 1-2 in the Italian Grand Prix.
It's going to be really close.
Pedro Acosta and Marc Marquez. Apex, so much better than Marc Marquez. He's going to be so...
You're not fit if you've basically able to train, possibly. Yeah, you can see how change of direction. It looks graceful on TV, but you feels this and the engine, it's so heavy.
Bagnaia the fastest on track by a 10th from Bezzecchi, on back in 4th, holding up the likes of Grid. Do not count Iagura out.
0.8 behind your leader.
And what's the change around? Why is it gone?
Well, for no apparent reason.
Well, last year...
Expect having Marc Marquez as your teammate, Marc winning all the race, Pecco Bagnaia. And this year, when the pressure's on, like I said, if he doesn't get a start, if he's past people, and I don't know if it's front tyre temperature, always trying to get to the front early on in races.
Tyre, and it brings down the pressure, unstable and impossible to ride. Marc Marquez, and you know he's going to be feeling sore. He had surgery, a couple of screws, bone fragments from his right had surgery on his foot because he broke 2 first of all.
Yeah, absolutely. The issue you have, here we go, Pedro's surely going to have a look up the section, and you can see through that part of the...
He's passed him before the line.
I mean, the cage...
Yeah, and Pedro there, he's like fighting. Unfortunately, getting it hooked up out of... Pedro Acosta is 5th. They now lost touch with the 2nd. Bagnaia, Bezzecchi, Martin.
I was essentially exhausted. Look how many laps there are to go. Away, there's 17 laps to go still, surely.
Yeah, and that's all to do with the front tyre pressure.
Well, in the old late move by Pedro. Really, that's not going to pay off.
Not because Marc Marquez there. Now, Acosta's done that to try and find a different Aldeguer compound.
Yeah, but essentially he's tried to pass Marquez.
Aldeguer was about to do him a solid, but has got in his way. So Marquez goes back to 6th Ducati. The 25 goes the other way. Missions there, Acosta.
That was a little bit scary then, because Acosta going at it.
Yeah, so Aldeguer does get... And look who's behind. Iagura now waiting to pick up it.
Yeah, he's thinking, yeah, I'll just start.
We've seen it there with Pedro Acosta before, lunging to it. His assault on the podium, all that incident with Alex Marquez, who, if you had a little bit of surgery, still with that, but other than this and Hungary, probably another race or so. Like, he's going to be out for a while. We wish
Pedro straight back in front of him. Pretty rapid now. Digi's Fine.
Bagnaia and Bezzecchi at the front, and Ford closing quickly on Agura, and when Agura gets the time, so this could get spicy with Bagnaia and Bezzecchi. Bagnaia's pace.
You think about it, when he started free practice one, it seems different this weekend. Everything's good, was mid, what was it, around about 7th or 8th for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Put it this way, before the...
Marc Marquez said before the weekend, I believe the Ducati riders perhaps should be doing a little bit better with it. Bezzecchi, who seems to have responded a little bit on this. We've seen from him since Japan last year.
Wide there, not a lot.
And the gap closed again. It was 0.2 across the line now out front. Ducati versus Aprilia. Factory Ducati team, if you were to do it. Last few races would Ducati. You might be honest, it's a battle for national pride and supremacy.
Yeah, still a long way to go as well. I'm just
Giving his tyres a bit of a rest.
Not a bad idea.
Behind, Marc Marquez tends to get better as the tyre.
Speed through there, change of closing at that point. Normally I think he's going to stop. Essentially, he's not even having a look at passing him.
And still, Pecco Bagnaia taking the gap back to Jorge Martin in third now at 146.4. Martin 46.4. Fernandez, who did a 146.3 the points, he's ahead of Fabio Quartararo.
The year, shame for it to end like that.
Look, Jack Miller's 14 seconds back, but
number one rider, Fabio Quartararo's just not had
with him. Bastianini, but unfortunately qualifying down in 8.11.
Well, Fernandez, fastest man on the track.
Yeah.
Like, what different riders? Bastianini just obviously being the one he's just...
So he's halfway point. Fabio Gianantonio on the rear.
And in, the man in third was 0.3 of a score.
A bit like in France, wasn't it, on that occasion as well? Bagnaia crashed out. If that story's about to come true, and it might be a 6 then, through the first sector, the pits at the back, I'm not surprised.
Onto the back of Pirro, but at Sport Trim pumps up, you just literally can't feel your...
We've got a crash into there, Bastianini.
Again.
Trying podium when he was the Ducati factory man. At the front, a little pump there for Marco Bezzecchi.
Well, that Ducati's fast, isn't it?
Still Bagnaia holding firm for the first time. Behind, Jorge Martin. We've seen Bagnaia do this in the past. The run-in now, 12 laps down.
And again, Martini's faster on that lap, not by...
halfway
yeah,
point.
At this point, it's a difficult one. It really is. You just feel like that Aprilia turn, so maybe tyre-wise, the Ducati's got an advantage.
Looks like he's getting closer through the Beyond ETSs. Can he do one for his fellow Italian? Can Bezzecchi switch to the inside?
Both of them have.
But Bezzecchi will be gone.
Tell you what, that was some lap from both for a long time.
Laps, yeah.
Exactly.
Jorge Martin. Bagnaia needs to do something. Leads down to Casanova Cervelli.
Need to outbrake him. He has to level off the bike or the aero. This is it. This
The buddies, Marc Marquez and Pedro Acosta.
section there. You just feel like he's
pulling away from Bagnaia. It's 0.6 in one. Guarantees Aprilia their first Italian Grand Prix. He goes past Marc Marquez, yet through Vicini, and yet again as Marc.
No, not even in the slipstream.
0.2,
Wow.
1 minute 46.2. His fastest teammate, his stablemate at Martin in turn. The gap across the line to battle for fourth place, but ahead of us, Bagnaia's not going to battle for this championship this year. Needs to keep the pressure on
The Scarpa, it's a tricky corner to pass on.
that cannot find a way through on Marc Marquez. We're trying to work everything out. How am I going to do this? I can't just Giuseppe, one of those. He's trying
Yet
it
again,
at the
yet
final
again.
corner. Pecco Bagnaia, there it is from the helicopter. And again, Bagnaia has, well, he was respectful, gave him a lot of room. Chance perhaps for Costa
to break
stretch
through
away.
aggression.
So Martin up to second, Bagnaia scenery team at Ducati. Fermin Aldeguer.
Yeah. Digi's done. Oh. Digi's been strong through there.
At Ducati, right, we do. It looks great out on there, but how far away?
The overall balance of it just seems that the engineers at Yamaha, like, that's really good at going around corners.
Oh, now they've gone V4. They might think slightly different.
Chance of getting fourth here.
His rear wheel. So Mark had got back. He's beaten here.
And Mark now past these two. I can actually lap quicker than them. Two riders that have been really aggressive on each other, pick up at every corner.
A tasty meat for me. From Jorge Martin. This will be his crown. Never done before. At home in Magellan.
If you look on this lap,
Iagura lurking. And
anti-power.
or forward with Pedro Acosta, and once again Mark there, he's got to go wide on this occasion. He can't stop it like
He's actually been a little bit hesitant. He don't want to just stick.
the final corner as they battled for fourth place himself, but then he hated himself even more, said he was embarrassed, copped a penalty himself. Agura, live of the Aprilia. Oh, but he's pushed Mark wide here straight away at Agura. But Agura, blink of an eye, crossed the line with.
Yeah, that's the reality. Yeah. He's so smooth, immaculate.
It's 2.3 in gap to Martin. Bagnaia 1 point go. That one's not quite done, Renato. I thought he couldn't get it stopped.
Did you up the inside here?
The edge that his leg came off there from Di Gianantonio. There's history there.
There is a lot of history there.
With Mark than with anyone else.
With anyone else, yeah. Situation. So you've just got to tough it out with it.
That's what these sorts of moves are doing.
That's grip, that's turning.
And the Aprilia just eating up the ground will make it 3 Aprilias in the top 4. Yeah.
There is a chance of Agura catching.
Have the drive on the KTM here. Oh, look at the drive he gets. Acosta takes to the inside. Oh, but that's great from clean on Acosta this time. Acosta turns to the inside. Right to do that.
Absolutely, it was just too aggressive. He's on the outside.
Yeah, Agura now
2.5 behind Bagnaia with
Agura can get into the 46s.
lunge van Dijk.
Oh,
is that just threw the bike in?
Flew Scarperia behind him. Di Gianantonio, Acosta should be able to cruise to the line now. Bagnaia, keep an eye on it, because I reckon if Agura can have a clean lead.
Fancy sitting on the back of that.
Yeah, just a small.
Has closed for the battle for the podium. Out of laps, I think.
This is the lap. Back, he's got a bit deep. He's got Joan Mir behind him. A good ride alongside, in between the Morbidelli, and another 1.7 back. V10s. Miller's also in close attendance.
Didn't he?
And a difficult. What was it? That practice start.
And slightly embarrassing.
Hugo Moreira having a look at swinging on in 10th place down the straight, who I think has run his race.
Agura
I just want to see Agura's lap time though.
For getting third.
Antonio's trying to close in on Agura. The gap to. Oh, that's wide from Agura. Acosta, sorry.
Yeah.
Shattered.
Hit the wall. Round for him.
We were speaking to Salah Passenger on that bike down towards turn 1 then. Didn't look pretty. A Hungarian Grand Prix, of course, next week. Marathon Park, like a car park on the edge of an.
You still can't imagine Mark being fit. Take him a week to recover from this.
Yeah. Cal Crutchlow bus. Ralph Fernandez sneaks through on Aldi first corner. Alex Zanardi's helmet. Italy at the moment in their motorsport with Kim Roland Garros this week, but Marco Bezzecchi at the World Cup later on this year. And doing this, Neil, you were at the Ducati factory in Mugello.
This will sting. Oh, hang on a minute. Agura's done an incredible.
Stop it, because a lap ago.
Well, it was not possible. It was podium or gravel trap for Agura.
Not again.
Lost a load of time there.
He's wide in every corner.
He's going to cut up the inside. What's this? Is he going to go?
Just hold on sheer power of the Ducati. He's going to win the race. Martin's going to be second. I for Bagnaia on the run to the line. The Ducati Italian Grand Prix. Jorge Martin makes it.